Greetings everybody and welcome back to the next episode of Dwarf Fortress with me, the Blackworth. So now we have been continuing the wood chipping and the plant is gatherings. Now let's just go look again at who's doing what and where. So as you can see, there is a lot of things that need to be done. This dormitory is satisfactory for now, but you know, people would want better beds eventually. We'll take care of that in a little bit. The metal industry has been started, however, we're only making copper, and copper sucks to big tits. Wait a minute. No, that's not a good. Ah! That's not a bad thing! Like, I'm sure everybody wants to suck some big tits, man. Whatever. Okay. So, today, I had no idea what the hell I'm gonna cover, but like it's autumn, there's gonna be a trade caravan that's gonna come along, so let's cover trade real quick. So let's build, and then a capital D for depot. The depot is a building where all the trade is conducted. So hit enter, and then build it out of whatever you have in abundance. Alright. Once that is done, you'll need an architect and a bunch of other people to come and build it. Now you're going to hit N. N is very essential for the nobles, because what you're going to need is to assign a broker. You should have a guy maybe good at pacifying or persuasion. It's very good to have some sort of guy, and it's our blacksmith. Now what we're going to do is we're going to wait for this to get built. So we'll hit the spacebar and let the game start up. And then people should start moving around and moving faster as the game synchronizes. Make sure you have an adequate supply of materials, because again, you're gonna need to build a bunch of shit. Also keep an eye on your plant stocks. I'm hearing some combat. R is for report as combat. What you're gonna do, if you hit R, you can see the combat logs. So you can see the armadillo bull, and then you can see by hitting enter on whatever the thing at the top is the most recent combat event. The flying wooden bolt strikes the armadillo in the right hand, tearing the muscle and denting the bone. The armadillo gives in to pain, and the armadillo falls over. And then you can zoom to the location where this happened. And as you can see, our little hunter slash guy is murdering this armadillo with wooden bolts. And let's see, yeah, he's getting him. Eventually, hopefully, the animal will give in to pain. Also, if you want to train your troops, you can have a roaming death squad go around, and you haven't, yeah. Come on, bro. Wow, you're really a bad hunter, aren't you? He's getting it. Okay, while the trade depot is getting... fuck. Therapist? Therapist. Connected to the Dwarf Fortress. This might take a minute. Just go down. Now what we're gonna need is a... let's see. What the hell is this thing doing here? What the fuck? That was weird. Okay, let's go to the therapist real quick. Alright. Usually you want to have the broker as an assigned guy that doesn't have any work, but currently we're kind of short on manpower, so we have to make do with what we have. Why did I activate the therapist in the first place? We needed to check a few things. Architecture. Where's architecture? Archaeology, and this is architecture. I honestly would just enable everybody in architecture. I don't think so it matters that much. At least at this point. Just so the building will get built. Alright, so now what's gonna happen? Oh, there you go, he brought an armadillo in. Hopefully he's gonna, when he butchers it, he's gonna get some items out of it. So now he's butchering the corpse. And while that is going on, I might as well show you the the bone making industry. So here are your craft dwarf workshops, and now you want them to use bones. First, you're gonna hit P and make a where is the stockpile? It's not animal. It's furniture storage, corpses. I think it's in corpses. Draw a little box there, something like this. Hit Q, settings change, and let me disable corpses because it must be um, uh, one of these things. Bone meal, no. What? Alright, so sorry, I need to find this. I keep forgetting where in the hell is bones, unless it's refuse. Oh yeah, it is. So let me block all, and I will only allow permit bones, shells, and what is this Gohan Ghost doing up here all the freaking time? Alright, whatever. Horned hooves, and yeah, that's it. So let's hit space real quick. Steam, get out of my face. Good. Damn it. Alright. Now as you can see, there has been something brought up to the stockpile, which is the armadillo boar bones. Now let's start making something really good out of this. So we're gonna make some fucking, yeah, I'm gonna have to get rid of this shortly. Bone, and I want to make bone bolts because we have a hunter, so that will be enabled. Now we just have to. I can't butcher animal, need butcherable item. So there you go, our little sick miner here took armadillo bones, and now he's gonna carve them into bolts. Bone bolts do damage depending on how skilled the guy is, where it hits, and blah blah blah, and also how the material. Bones is higher than wood, but it's less than metal, so we might want to make copper bolts as well. However, please bear in mind there's a limited amount of shit on the ground, and as you can see, it only makes 5 bolts, except for this thing and the freaking interrupting me forever now. Let me just freaking close Steam. Close Steam. Exit. Okay, don't give me the bullshit that you can't exit Steam. Good. Okay, so yeah. Everything is going according to plan. Bone bolts are coming along. And again, you know, it's like you're gonna have to reassign this a few times. So now we just need to wait for the first merchants to show up. So might take a few minutes. They show up in the autumn. That's the first time they show up, and then they show up periodically throughout the mainstay of your fort. So now that we get plenty of coke and copper and occurring bars and slag is the one thing you want to get rid of. You can make concrete out of it and all that. Hit T on a building again to see your stockpiles of coke and ash. Ash has its use as well. Don't just disregard it. Okay, as you can see, we're running out of materials to use in the thing. So what you can do is hit D. Okay. Let's hit space. And as you can see, our little fuckers are coming. Migrant wave, and there is the anti-migrant fool. So carpentry, we don't need these guys as carpenters. We have a lot of fishermen. Yeah. So we got a bunch of new guys. We can assign them new tasks and shit, but I'll take care of that in a little bit. Now I'm just glad that we get the manpower, and we will start building a military and everything in a little bit. Now, as you can see, we're still just a little tiny little worthless outpost. So now what I'm gonna do is assign an area, unless I did already assign an area for next to the ocean, where the guys are gonna fish. Right over here. There you go, and this will be the fishing area. And now a bunch of fuckers should come down here and start fishing. Whenever it pleases them. Whenever. Whatever. Come on. Whenever. How you access the fishing interface is by hitting I. Just need to remember that. Now your little guys will come and start fishing for all sorts of animals. They might find something good, they might find something bad. Depends on what they find. And if we have a fishery, yeah, right over here, they will start processing the fish. So as you can see, we have a bunch of guys, and I just want to check this guy. Okay, this guy is a peasant, so he hasn't done anything yet. We got a woodcutter. We got a bunch of guys just sitting around here, not doing anything. So what we can do is, again, remember to go to your kennel and assign all the animals you get. If not, they're gonna die of starvation in the caves. That's if you're building in the caves. If you want to build an above ground town, be my guest. But just saying that it's gonna be complex. Anyhow, it's time for us to have a basic military. So we're gonna need a few things for that, including weapons. But however, we only have copper right now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit D and we're gonna mine as much as possible. You can use the mouse key when you're digging to select tiles. And also what you're gonna use is go to the Metalsmith's Forge, and with the dwarves, hit enter and go down to freaking not weapons. Well, in fact, weapons will do. I'm not planning to use these weapons. I think I'm just gonna sell them. So let's make some copper maces, some copper morning stars. Yeah, so let's make a bunch of morning stars. Alright, so let's see if anybody is gonna come down and make them. Do we have a weaponsmith? Hopefully we do. Where's the metal weaponsmithing? Nobody knows anything about it. Okay, you're gonna stop. You're gonna take care of these metal crafting tasks for now. Again, it's assignment management, so you're gonna have to manage who does what, when, where, and how. So there you go. There you go. He's bringing coal. He's making copper weapons. Hopefully, we might get some money for this shit more than the crafts, but we will see. We're just waiting for that caravan to arrive. It should arrive shortly. How many mechanisms do we have? I think we have plenty, so we can stop making mechanisms. We have the mason here. We can make 4 new tables. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. There you go. Carpenter, we can make a bunch of new barrels. We got plenty of wood around, so barrels should not be an issue. And there you go. The caravan, an outpost liaison from this place has arrived. It will spawn at the edge of the map, and then you can see down here there's a little dude. And the merchants have come. So now you can do is hit Q. Request on the depot. Request a trader to come at the depot. Then after that you can hit brokers may trade. Anyone may trade. I would only want the broker to trade. And then you hit G for goods. These are the goods you want to bring to the depot to try to sell. You gotta make sure you don't sell wood to how do I say elves. They'll murder you for it. Alright, so now let's go down to bodywear. We have a copper breastplate, a copper helm, copper light gauntlets, copper boots, copper mail greaves, copper shroud shield, and a bunch of crafts. So what we can do is do this, and down this. So just select everything, because I think they're dwarves. They should be dwarves. This should be the supply caravan. And just give them everything you've got. Same thing with the instruments. We're gonna need to, like we don't have any gold or anything, we don't have anything of supremely high value, we will need to work on quantity and not quality, and then you're gonna see all the guys start bringing all the shit over. And there's a spasm of giving stuff here. Alright. So now that we have everything ready to trade, we're just waiting for the traders to be on their way into the area. Now hopefully my trader will not be a dumbass and actually come and trade. And also we're going to go over here and we're going to hit G for goods. And we're going to go to weapons and we're going to get these 2 maces we just made and bring them in as well. And now we're just waiting for all the traders to arrive. Once they do, we can finally get to trading once they set up. So we can hit Q and T. Nope, not yet. They're still getting ready. Yeah, and these messages will arrive. I'm here, Lisa, from the mountain home. We come to discuss, blah blah blah. What request do you have for our merchants? What do we want from them? That's a good question. I think what we would like is, let's go down here to some metal bars. Seeds. Let's go down and let's. I need rope reed. That's guaranteed. And I need pigtails. That's the 2 most important ones that I need right now. Yeah, that's all. I could have ordered some pets, but no, we're gonna trade. So, okay, let's go down and cancel all the metal crafting tasks because we don't need them right now. All I need is my trader to be actually in the building here. And he's grabbing a drink. And here we will discuss the situation to show you how much you're willing to pay for your shit. So over here we're ready to pay double price for the seeds. This will entice him to come over. Oh, our trader's here. Yes. Alright, now we can trade. So hit the T button. Now, what do we want to trade? We have a bunch of shit we're ready to trade. So basically I'm going to offer him everything I've got. And as you can see next to the tonnage, which is the R, there is the price. You can only get that if your guy is very good at basically trading and bargaining and all that. So if you start with a basic template, you start with a guy like that. So there you go. You have a. I don't want to give him mud. Alright, so we've got $2,700 to spend on stuff. So what are we going to do? We're going to go down the list here and we will see what is available to us to take. So there's a lot of fish, there's a lot of food and other things at the bottom. Then as you go up there will be a shit ton of leather and other items as well. And then there will be a lot of bags containing different items. I'm going from bottom to top here because I remember this better. And you have weapons, you have buckets, you have animals that you can import. You can import basically birds of a certain kind, I don't know, chickadees, and make them reproduce or something. Make them have eggs. So I can buy this boar for 120 bucks. I can buy this crab. I can buy this ewe. So you see I just bought 3 animals by hitting enter on the items I wanted. Whatever you do, do not hit T until you're ready to trade. So now we can also, here you can see there's some sewer brew. I'm gonna buy some of this stuff. Fisherberry wine as well. Now there's all the buckets. And I'm looking for some good weapons that we can get for good defense, at least until we get better weapons. So let's see what type of weapons would be really good at bashing the enemy with. Mithril. That's really expensive though. Silver. Silver is the best metal to use for hitting weapons. So because they're heavy, steel is very dense. So when you hit somebody with a silver hammer, it has the chance of doing more damage than with a steel hammer, for example, even though it's a better metal. So yeah, here's a steel helm, which is really interesting. Platinum. So there's a lot of metals, so you're gonna have to fiddle through this and find what you need and what you want. Okay, so let's go. We need weapons, so let's get a spear. Let's get an iron spear, and this one shows that it's masterful. By hitting V on the good, you can see what it's all about and view the description. This is a finely crafted iron spear. Hitting escape twice to get out of it. Now, what else do we want? We have mechanized copper or something. If you want to see what it is, you can hit V. And V. This is an axe thrower. So now you go down and you pick whatever you need. I think we're just gonna go down here and see some steel greaves. Ooh, not happening. As you can see, the trader's profit is $1,600, and we want to even that out a bit. So we're gonna go down and we're gonna go to the Fisher. Oh, pardon me. Fisherberry seeds. Yeah. Let's go get some plum helmet spawns. Yeah. A sandbag. Why not? Because what I think is I'm gonna buy all the sandbags and basically get rid of the sand. Use and show you the glass industry in a bit. Valley herb seeds. Why not? Sandbag. Sandbag. And just keep an eye at the bottom of the what you're paying for. So now let's get some leather and some cotton fiber cloth. We need cloth. I'm not buying the whole bin. I'm just buying a big bunch of cloth. It doesn't really matter. And here I'm looking for just normal leather. Yeah, let's go for the tough leather actually. Where's the leather? Tough leather. Tough leather. So yeah, just go down the list and purchase whatever you think is needed. There's some anvils, and I'm gonna buy some stomachs and some blind fish and cotton fiber thread. Thread is used for healing people, so that's why I'm buying thread. And yarn and blah blah blah. It doesn't matter where it comes from as long as it's what you need. Unless you really need a material specific thing. And there you go. Let's just say this is what I want to trade. I want to give him a little extra like that. He will be very happy. So trade. Oh, the trade goes such an I cannot find you ending up with all those items. So yeah, I'm gonna have to look up here and get rid of a bunch of shit here. Let's basically you want him to have more profit, so you're gonna have to really be a good bargainer and try to get him to like you more. So let's get rid of these stomachs. Let's try to get it to 700. Maybe he'll take it. Trade? No. Now you have to be very careful because he might just fuck off because you asked too much of him. So I'm gonna go to one of the expensive items, and yeah, I know I'm getting ripped off, but I have no choice at this point. Let's go. I want the animals though. I can do without the drinks. Trade. Alright, good. So we got ripped off, but whatever. Trade's done, and now you can tell your guy to go back by hitting R. Anyhow, this has been Trading Tutorial with me, the Blackworth. So see you guys soon.